The way Juice Wrld made songs was different. Being able to straight freestyle songs and have them be hits is insane. But is there more to it? I took a deep dive into reversing Juice Wrld songs to see if we can see more within it, and I found some interesting things. Now to start off, let's actually see what Juice Wrld said about his creative process.
Music is really just, people love to hear something that came out that was good, that's natural, that doesn't sound forced, that sounds authentic. People love that.
Juice Wrld says that his creative process is authentic. He wants to be authentic, he wants to be genuine. Everything that he does is for a reason, and he's able to make songs in such a quick amount of time, hence why we have so many songs left over past his death. So what did I do? Well, I took some of his top songs and threw them into Audacity, reversed them, and we just wanted to see if I can actually see something within them. Hear any other lyrics, hear any underlying messages. Why am I doing this though? Well, I recently did this for X and I found some really interesting things. If you want to check that video, I have it up top right here. The reason I did it for X is because X was someone who actually played with frequencies. Here's a clip about X talking about frequencies and how he used them in his own songs to make them sound different and hit different parts of the brain.
At 15 years old, I was doing sound engineering. So I was playing with frequency. I was playing with equalizers. I figured out that hertz is to understand the frequency vibration, right? If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection is? No. If I want you to astral project.
So if X was doing this in his songs, and Juice Wrld was someone that looked up to X, Juice Wrld may be doing them in his songs as well. So what were my findings? Well, I started with the song Robbery, a really big song by Juice Wrld. And in this song, I found a very interesting thing that he says, saying, "Hail Satan, hail Satan." Very odd for him to be saying such a thing. We do know he was open with the words that he did say in his songs, such as in Sometimes when he says, "As of lately my demons they bother me. When I'm sleeping they sit in on top of me, and wherever I go they'll follow me." Talking about how there's demonic forces that pull him down. His own demons in his head, the thoughts in his head that tell him he's not good enough, the thoughts in his head that keep him addicted to the substances that he's doing, thoughts that don't let him grow himself to the full evolution that he wants to be. Him also saying, "Hail Satan, Satan, another demonic force," lines up with exactly what he's saying right here. And it's odd that we do find this in Robbery. It's very odd that we do find this in Robbery. Is there substantial evidence to say that he actually reversed his songs? Well, let's dive deeper and see if there's anything else we can see. I took the song Righteous and I reversed that song as well. There are a few different things that you will hear. I'll play them back a few times too so you can actually give them a good listen, and then I'll break them down for you after. So take a listen. As you can hear, he said, "I am miserable, can't survive. Can you help me see, and Lord help me out?" It's odd because he did die, he did pass away, and for him to be saying, "I'm miserable," this was obvious through his lyrics. "Can't survive, Lord help me out." This is odd now. Lord help me out. Lord is someone you reach out to in a time of discomfort, in a time of loss. Can't survive, and we know he didn't survive. How odd that he's saying such things within his songs. Here's another few that I found. Saying, "Save me, please help me out." Save me being a weird one. Save me, such as saving his own soul. We know that he wanted to be saved. He wanted to be better. He wanted to grow. But Save Me is also a song from the artist XXXTentacion, somebody who he holds close to his own heart. Could there be more references to X throughout his songs? Let's look into this. He says, "I'm missing him." Who could he be missing? I was looking through a few other songs and I found something that does relate it to X, and I'll play that song for you right now. That song is Always Dead by Juice Wrld. Take a listen to what he says. Tell me a secret, eat your face, help me temptation. I know I may be pushing really far up right now, but eat your face could be talking about a bullet going into X's face when X did get shot in his throat. Help me temptation could be talking about help me X. I'm also coming to the afterlife and I need your help. I know this may be a huge stretch. I'm not one to theorize about this kind of stuff, but I do want to bring this attention to your light since a lot of y'all did mess with the X video. So right here, he could be talking to X X within this lyric. I know he didn't consciously do this. I know he's not conscious to do it, but on the backbone of it all, on the reverse hidden side of it, that is the message that we do see. Him saying that I'm missing him. His friend, X, who passed away before him. Save me, a song from X. Help me, temptation. This is exactly leaning towards such. The final song I reversed was Rich and Blind, where we can hear Juice Wrld say the following. Him saying I'm here, even though he's passed on to the next life, that he's still here with us. A lot of the songs are really helpful. They help us relate in very difficult times, very addictive times, and times when we don't feel like ourselves, in times where you feel lonely, and times where you feel like you fit out. I would just like to say that analyzing stuff like this can get a little weird. We can get off track. I'm not saying that, hey, Juice WRLD's actually talking to us with the reverse of the songs, but it is something to still keep in our mind, as music is something so prominent. And him saying that his creative process, he wants to be genuine, he wants to be himself. This may be his subconscious mind writing this subconscious mind where we cannot fully understand why there's such in the reversal of music. And he could have used X as an influence in order to adapt that into his later songs, such as Righteous. All in all, those are my findings about Juice WRLD and reversing his songs. Please let me know if it was too much of a stretch right there about him contacting X. I'd really like to know your opinion about that in the comments below. I read all the comments and I'm always open to making new idea for videos. And if you haven't seen my X video yet, please click up here. This video is pretty great. A lot of y'all really messed with it. And I do break down the reversal of X's music and what we found through that. So welcome to the channel. This is Blue Vanity. I love you, thank you, and take care.